if I saw another day, only to scream into the night. Nothing ever tries to change, even if I want to realize. 'Cause I've been sitting here, same old ways, taking off without the same escape. Darling, when you go away, it won't be as simple for you.
Yo, guys, it is Old Man G here back again, and it is the big day. It is the UEFA Champions League group stage draw. I'm back in the studio. For those who are aware, this is actually the Red Devil studio. So let me know what you think. I'm gonna get some designs. Anyway, if you're new to the channel, remember to like, share, and subscribe to Red Devil Studio. Follow us on Twitter and X. Smash the notification button for the latest news. But it's the big day, guys. It is the UEFA Champions League draw. It's going to be a watch along. I'm excited. I want to see. I've already done my permutations as to who I think will get. I really, I'll put the banner up here so people know what I'm talking about. There we go. I really, ideally would want to avoid Bayern. If we could avoid Bayern, that'd be great. And then for those, just as a heads up, before people ask, like, I cannot show any footage. Unfortunately, of the draw. This is literally a watch along, like, so just get involved. And yeah, we'll take it from there. So yeah, I think right now they're just showing the draw basically. So not the draw, but the highlights of the build up to the tourney, which is good. All right, let me just make a few, tweet it out. Said, hope everyone is doing well, doing okay. Hope everyone is doing well. Um, 2 seconds. Okay, I'm just going to share. Obviously, showing Chelsea winning it, which is never ideal. Need to make a few modifications. Yeah, they're giving out the prizes. Like, for those, like, the draw isn't going to be for like another at least 10-15 minutes, to be honest. They do all this prizes stuff. So while I'm waiting for the draw, I am going to just tweet that out that I'm live. A lot of people are doing watch-alongs as well. There are loads of people doing watch-alongs. Loads. If you're in the UK, BT Sport is where it's at. If you want me to give some running commentary, let me know as well. That's the Don. That's the head of UEFA, who who's had to fend off a lot of interesting stuff recently. He's had to fend off a lot of criticism from the UEFA Super League and what have you, and that still is a criticism, in my opinion. Okay. Cool. Thanks everyone who's watching as well on Facebook, on Twitch, and on YouTube as well. Make sure you like the vid, comment, get involved. like I said, this isn't a I can't show the footage. I can't show the footage, unfortunately. I can't. But we are just waiting for so waiting for President who's essentially talking through what he wants. You have to negotiate the Super League, brother. Gonna have to negotiate the Super League. You're gonna have to negotiate the Super League, man. Oh, no AC Milan in the thumbnail. No, I'm sorry. Although I will be doing some stuff with the Rossoneri TV guys, hopefully this weekend. City about to get Shakhtar or someone. I mean, City. We know. I mean, even before, I know City are going to get an easy group. That's standard. City will get an easy group. There's no doubt about that in my mind. No doubt about that. Tweet out. Yeah, Twitter's getting a bit mad about getting mad. Twitter's getting a bit mad. Ronaldo to United, sorry, Ronaldo to City news, and then all this stuff coming about Benjamin Mendy, which isn't really ideal, but you know. There's nothing much really at all. Not a lot really. I'm waiting for stuff to happen, but not a lot of stuff is happening, guys, unfortunately. They're actually going through Christian Eriksen, obviously the hard shoot that went from, which was obviously absolutely tragic. Absolutely tragic. And honestly, glad that the dude's better. Really, really am. Because had those defibrillators and things not been there, it would have been another story. Can't tweet things out properly. I really can't. I don't know what, my internet is slow for some reason today. Yeah. The Danes, man, the Danes really deserved. They deserved more. You can make a question that penalty was very dubious. Very, very dubious. But they got through. They got to the Euro semi, and that's more than can be said about France. With Mbappe, who looks like he's threatening to leave PSG. But he's healthy, and that's the most important thing, right? Right, almost finished sending out this tweet. I do these things when I'm live. I'm trying to do this a lot more now, where like I'll tweet and at people because people do that to me. So you know, when I go live, I do it to them, and you support. Okay. Right. I think they're giving a special award to Danes. This is going to be a while, man. This is going to take quite some time. See if I can put the. You'd think they'd have subtitles, but they don't actually.
We'll have Jens Kleinfeld.
Joining us on stage, Valentin Velikov.
Next, we welcome Heather Ersgard.
Are these doctors getting the award?
And we welcome Anders Boden.
I assume these are part like medical team, doctors, nurses, paramedics for the deadlift X, and it's like a special award, which I think is nice.
And next, Frederick Flintstone.
Oh man.
These are our President's Award winners for 2021. Congratulations to all of you.
Gentlemen, amazing teamwork in such dramatic circumstances.
Yeah, that's a teamwork from the guys from the Ericsson situation. I wish I could make this more entertaining, but I can't. I really can't. But we'll get to the draw soon. Well, the thing is, there's not just even this. Then after the draw, there's the after this, then there's even more awards, UEFA Player of the Year, and so on. So yeah, there's more to come. Yeah, I'm distracted by all this Ronaldo to City news. What's Fabrizio said now? Yeah, well, let's while we're waiting for the thing, maybe we talk some other news. Obviously, this is a United fan channel, but do discuss other things. This transfer window is mad. It's actually really, really mad. The fact that you could have a situation where Messi has gone to PSG from Barca, Ronaldo has left Juventus to go to City, and Mbappe goes to Madrid, really just throws everything into complete, disarray, because Ronaldo, City need a forward. They can't get Kane, and that's been confirmed. So with that forward, you know, is that the final key to get, another Champions League? And let's be real. If Ronaldo won a CL with City, and give Pep an CL, it'd be insane. I don't know whether. I guess the thing is just Ronaldo just doesn't seem like a Pep type of player. Like he can't play. That's why I find the whole. I know they need a striker, but I find the whole situation odd. Like, he can't really press as much now. His ball control is not what it was. So I'm not quite sure how he will fit in the system. Messi to PSG can make sense, and Mbappe to Madrid strengthens them. Although I do think that Madrid have other areas as well of concern, like their defense, for example. Yeah, it'd be interesting. Meanwhile, Manchester United, need to sign. See, I like this. I like this. The respect. The respect for the medical and all the professionals that got involved and stuff like that is very, very important. Yeah, actually the best one of their life, isn't it? Look at that kid, man. Yeah. Being a medic has its perks, I guess. Being a medic has its perks. Thanks everyone who's watching as well, by the way. Remember to like the vid if you can, and subscribe if you're new. Doesn't cost anything. I can assure you that. It really doesn't. I was gonna say, what does Fabrizio Romano say? Branislav Ivanovic. To be fair, he was a good player in his prime. He did win the CL with them. Branislav. I think they're giving the. Jeez. Still looks tough, man. Still looks tough. Branislav. Why are they bringing all these Chelsea players, man? Why are they bringing these Chelsea players? They're bringing Essien is now here. Essien and Branislav. Why are they bringing these Chelsea players? I don't understand. Bringing all these Chelsea players. Do not get it. I do not get it. Yeah, we're reminiscing back to 2012. Come on, we just want the draw, man. We just want the draw. I feel sorry for the people who've been live since about 4:30 or 1:45 even. 45 just a peak of discussions, really. What's Fabrizio saying now? Well, Juventus are still asking for 30 million euro fee for Ronaldo as they won't sell him on a free. Fair. George Mendes is talking directly with Man City and discussing personal terms contract. Juventus are still ones waiting on City decision about 30 years. So that's the thing. I mean, let's be real. City have 30 million euros. They were prepared to spend 100 and something million on thing. I guess the question is, are City, because I think this is what the thing is people aren't talking about, is are City prepared to pay that fee and also pay him the wages? That's the big thing that I don't think people are talking about. Yeah, 30 million is nothing, because obviously Juventus don't want him to go for free, but also it's 30 million and you're paying the wages. That's the thing. And Ronaldo going to City would absolutely smash the wage structure at Manchester City right now. It would absolutely destroy it. So that would be problematic, I think. Very problematic indeed. Oh, they're gonna do the player in between each. Oh man, they're dragging this out, man. They're gonna do each. It looks like they're gonna announce each award in between each thing. So yeah. What's that? What's YouTube doing? Goalkeeper of the season. Okay. They've got Mendy. Well, Mendy's gonna get it, isn't he? Surely. Mendy's gonna get it. Shout out to Rasmus, man. Thanks, man. Thanks for watching on Twitch, Rasmus. You looking forward to it? So are they doing women's and men's separate, or are they merging the categories? Presumably they're merging the categories. You can't have the women and men's. Oh yeah. So okay. So women's is Sandra Panos for Barca. So talking about Rasmus. Hope this won't be another fuck about Ollie Lass. I hope so too, Chief. I hope so too. I really hope so too. I mean, just thinking about the permutations of the draw, to be honest, as long as we avoid arguably Bayern and Atletico, because we can't draw City and Chelsea, obviously, and then the other four are Sporting, Villarreal, Inter, and I can't remember the other one. I think we'll be fine with those. The main thing is, I think the worst group I think I've seen is Bayern, United, Ajax, because I think Ajax are in pot 3, and Milan. I think that would be difficult. Even though I still think we would get through that, that would be a difficult group, especially if how Milan causes problems last. If we have an Atletico in Milan or Bayern in Milan, I'm a bit worried, because Milan will cause us problems with how they were with us last time. But as long as we don't get that kind of combination, then nothing will be fine. But the chances of us getting, I say that there's a very good chance that we'll just end up with Bayern. It is what it is, isn't it? Bayern, Manchester United. Although we haven't played Bayern Munich for quite some time, actually, so maybe not. Imagine if we're drawn with Villarreal in the same group and then bet them. Yeah, I mean that's also definitely an option. Absolutely, because Villarreal are where we should be, which is. I mean, the funny thing though is that like with the way the groups are this year, it's almost better to be in pot 2, because you look at all the teams in pot 1. Because Lille was the other team, yeah, and Lille are garbage now. Now the coach is gone, so. I'd take a Lille. I'll take a Sporting. Definitely. I'd take a Villarreal. At a stretch, I might take an Inter. We can't draw City or Chelsea, obviously. If we can avoid Bayern Atletico, that'd be great. If we can avoid Bayern, so no Bayern, no Atletico, and then it'll be fine. Because ideally we need, like, if we're gonna go deep in this competition, we need to top the group. If we top the group, the chances are we're not going to get drawn again. You can't get drawn against an English team in a round of 16 anyway. So we should get a good second place team the way the things are sorted. I like to think that anyway. Yeah. We need to get out the group stage. There's no doubt about that. No excuses. We need to get out the group stage. I would be very surprised if we got. I mean, to be fair, our group was the group of death last season, with the exception of Istanbul. Okay, here we go. I would be very surprised if we got a similar one. Man, there's a team called Sheriff, man. Jeez. Yeah. Pot 3. Yeah, Leipzig. Yeah, pot 1. Yeah. I want to avoid Atalanta. Yeah, Atalanta. Yeah. Something like Bayern if we got something like Bayern, Wolfsburg are okay. No, something like Atletico, United, RB Leipzig or Atalanta. Yeah, RB Leipzig and then Milan, something like that. That wouldn't be ideal either. And Byron, how do you reckon Donny still doesn't start after McSauce being ruled out due to injury? I'd be mad. I'd be very mad because, to be honest, Matic and Van der Beek actually work quite well. So certainly better than McFred, to be honest. So he can't play Matic and Fred together. We lost the midfield battle in that Southampton game. So the options are he goes Matic, Pogba, and Bruno and bring Pogba back. And then he plays, because I think Cavani will be back now. So what I think he might do is he might go back to Matic, Pogba, and Bruno and bring Pogba in the midfield and then play Martial or Daniel James, Cavani, and Sancho. That's one option. The other option is he plays Matic and Van der Beek, Bruno, and then plays Pogba on the left, Cavani and Sancho, which I would also be fine, which I think for me actually would be better because Pogba ironically creates more chances over the left than Martial does. You know, like that's the thing. Pogba almost behaves more like a winger compared to the other two that behave more like inside forwards. They're just explaining. It's explaining everything now, obviously.
Once the draw procedure has been completed, a computer draw will determine the final positions of all clubs within the 8 groups, as the position in the group determines the match schedule. In this respect, the computer will ensure that stadium clashes and winter venues are taken into account. The match calendar will be released on Saturday morning at the latest.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Ronaldo in blue, gonna be a mad thing. How says Hala Madrid. Possibly. I'm still not convinced that the way he's gonna play, he'll suit Pep's system, to be honest. I mean, I'm still waiting for confirmation from Fabrizio, but if I'm perfectly honest, I mean, I guess City do need a striker, but as I said, I mean, are they really gonna spend 30 million on a guy who they'll get because he's 37? So Ronaldo will want at least a 2 or 3 year contract. So what you're basically that's why I'm like, it's a bit. If you think it's not a great deal, I love Ronaldo, but what you're basically saying is this is a 37 you're going to commit a 2 to 3 year deal to, most likely 2 year, and you're going to pay his high wages. It doesn't make much financial sense. I like Martial, but he seems to be hobby out of his depth. So coming back from long term injury, but if he continues like this, he might not have a place even on the bench. I agree. He really needs to step up this season. To be honest, like as bad as it sounds, I even thought that Anthony Alanga on the left, I'd try him out. I even felt he gave us a bit more, a bit something. Right, okay. Draw's about to begin. Draw is about to begin. Let's go. Let's go. Manchester City have been taken out. Manchester City have been taken out. Manchester City have been taken out. And what group are they going into? What group are they going into? Oh, they're just... Okay, so that's in Group B. Atletico Group B. So I thought they drew out the groups individually, but they don't. So City in Group A, Atletico Group B. Sporting Group C. I'm gonna type this down so I Sporting. Sporting, where obviously Bruno was. The easiest group is, yeah, I mean, you know, it'll be City are gonna get an easy group. I know we know this, I know this. Inter in Group D. Inter in Group D. Type these things. So Inter in Group D. Inter in Group D. Group E next. Who's that going to be? Bayern Munich. So basically avoid Group Bayern Munich. So United need to avoid Group E and Group B. I don't want Atleti or Bayern. Avoid Group B or Group B. Please. I don't want Group E. Please, no Bayern. No Group E, no Group B, please. Please, 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 please. Okay, Group F. Who's in Group F? It might be Lille. No, it's Villarreal. Villarreal in Group F. So we just have two more, and that will be Lille and Chelsea. There's this group. And it's Lille. So Chelsea in Group H again, I think. I think they were in Group H last season, weren't they not? Right. Yeah. So recap. Group A City, Athletic in Group B, Sporting C, Inter D, Bayern E, Villarreal F, Lille G, and Chelsea H. Right. They're obviously going to go with the individual players in a break, but those are the groups. So United need to avoid, because we're coming out next in pot 2, we need to avoid, in my opinion, Group E and Group B. I don't want to face Atleti, and I don't want to face Bayern Munich. So Ruben Diaz gets defender of the really ahead of Rudiger. Oh, just a sec. She looks exactly. She looks exactly like the goalkeeper. Actually, I was confused. Yep, our pot is coming out. Group B, the pot 2 is coming out, man. We need to avoid. So already, we're not going to get pot A or pot H because City and Chelsea in those. So we can be in B, C, D, E, F, and G. And we need to avoid Bayern and Atleti. 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 Pot 2, obviously, Madrid. It's happening. It's happening. Barcelona, obviously, in pot 2. Pot 2 is insane, actually. Almost every person in pot 2 has won a CL. Juventus in pot 2 as well. Manchester United in pot 2. PSG in pot 2, man. After bottling the league to Lille. Liverpool in pot 2. So pretty much all after this, all the English teams have been drawn. Sevilla in pot 2. Lopetegui. And then Dortmund, obviously, in pot 2 with Erling Haaland. Right, it begins. Pot 2. I'm interested to see how that guy whose name escapes him would do as manager. Nagelsmann. I am too. I am too. Right, here it is. Here it is. Who's coming out? Who's coming out? Who's coming out? Who's coming out first? Who is it? Come on. Dortmund. Dortmund. It's Dortmund. Dortmund. So Dortmund, A, B, C, D, apparently. They can't be an E, F, G, or H. I don't know why. Maybe it's something to do with TV stuff. There must be some other reason, like TV issues or something, or clashes. This is why this thing is weird. But anyway, where are they? What group? Group C. Oh, for goodness sake. So they're in Sporting group. So Dortmund in with Sporting. Honestly, I wanted that to be United. I really did. Although Lille would be nice as well. Real Madrid. Real Madrid have been drawn. Real Madrid have been drawn. Where are Madrid going? Where are Madrid going? I don't know how they work it out. Like, is this stadium clashes or something? So I could be in 5, but okay. Essien, man. Did he play Madrid at one point? I can't remember. Where Real Madrid going? Where Real Madrid going? Please say Bayern. Group D. Group D. Real Madrid are in Inter's group. Man. These easy groups are going fast. These easy groups are going fast. Inter, well, not easy. Inter's not really easy. Inter, Real Madrid. Inter, Real Madrid. Inter, Real Madrid. That's Group D. Still no for Atleti or Bayern, man. We're gonna get Bayern, aren't we? Liverpool are out. Liverpool are here. Please take one of Atleti out. The more that's going on, the more I'm like, United are going to get Atleti or Bayern. The more this is, I'm like, United are going to get Atleti or Bayern, aren't they? They're going to get Atleti or Bayern. We're gonna get Atleti or Bayern. It just looks like we're going to. We're going to. Okay, where are Liverpool going? Liverpool are going in Group B. Atleti. Okay, Liverpool are in Atletico Madrid's group. Liverpool are in Atletico Madrid's group. Atleti, Liverpool. So we're not getting Atletico Madrid. Okay, that's good. Please pick United. PSG. PSG are out now. Bayern, yeah, we're going to get Bayern, man. We're going to get Bayern. I feel we're going to get Bayern. So, but PSG, can PSG... Wait, what? PSG in City's group. Is that the only group that they could go into? See, I don't know how they do it, but PSG have gone straight into City's group. So that's mad. Yeah, we're getting Juventus. Juventus are out now. So Juventus can get into E, F, or G, or H. So please, Juventus, please get E. Please E. Please E. Please E. Please E. Please E. Please not Bayern. Please not Bayern. Please not Bayern. Please not Bayern. That's all I ask. I want to ask is please not Bayern. Come on, Juventus E. Juventus E. Juventus E. Come on. H. They're in Chelsea's group, Juventus, which is probably not. It's probably not bad for Chelsea, to be honest. We're getting Bayern. We are getting Bayern. For goodness sake, Barcelona. Where's United, man? Yeah, we're getting Bayern. So E and G. Barcelona, see, please, 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 please. Essien, I beg you, put Barca in Bayern's group. Put Barca in Bayern's group. I need to see that. I need to see you do that. I need to see you do that. Please. Yes! Yes! Barca and Bayern's group. Barca and Bayern's group. Barca and Bayern's group. Barca and Bayern's group. Yes! Yes. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Woo! Oh, I feel better now. Okay. Sevilla. Okay. So they're gonna go in. So we're in Villarreal. Yes, they're going to. Yeah, that's. So they're gonna go with Lille, Sevilla. They can't go in with Villarreal, presumably. Yep. Which means United are gonna be facing Villarreal. Some payback. Some payback. United will be facing United Group F and will be facing Villarreal. Villarreal, man. Some pay and back. Oh, let me just get my charger. Sorry. I pray for my But City versus PSG, man. City versus PSG. Finally, for once. City getting a hard draw for once, man. City getting a hard draw for once. We pay and back. That's what should motivate these players. We go and we need to beat Villarreal. Yes, time to get our revenge over Villarreal. Time to get our revenge over Villarreal, man. Oil money group. Yeah, man. The battle of the oil barons. PSG versus City. PSG versus City. That's PSG, City, Bayern, Barcelona, man. It's gonna pop off. It's gonna pop off. Any oil money in pot 3 and pot 4 to join them. So they're going through it. So Shakhtar, Leipzig, who I don't want at all. Salzburg, I guess it's American money for those both Red Bull guys. Benfica, who are also another tricky customer. Atalanta, who I also want to avoid. To be honest, there are a lot of teams in pot 3 that I really want to avoid because they're just Zenit's not. I wouldn't mind Zenit. Yeah, there are quite a few of these teams. Porto, I wouldn't mind, but all the other ones, they're a bit tricky teams. Wait, wait, because there are some tricky teams here. The types of teams for United that will park the bus, difficult to break down, etc. So let's see. Okay, so Group 3 now. So they've taken out Shakhtar Donetsk. So Shakhtar, I think, can go in our group as well. E, F, G, and H. Apparently, I don't know how they work that out, but E, F, G, and H. So Shakhtar could be in our group. And Shakhtar, to be fair, they did the business last season. Well, they got to Europa League, but they're not an easy customer. They're not an easy customer at all. So where are Shakhtar going? Which group is Shakhtar going into? Come on, Essien, open the thing already. Group D. They're going into Real Madrid's group, man. Shakhtar Donetsk, man. Inter Madrid, Shakhtar. Now, for those who remember, Shakhtar Donetsk beat Real Madrid home and away last season. Just FYI. For those who remember, last season, Shakhtar beat Madrid home and away last season. Just for people remember that. Right, who's next? Benfica. Who are they going into? C, D, E, F, G. So they can go into quite a few groups. just not A and B. Let's have a look. Where are Benfica going? Benfica are going into Group E. Benfica going to Group E. So that's the group of Bs: Bayern Munich, Barcelona, and Benfica. Yep. The group of Bs. The group of Bs: Bayern Munich, Barcelona, and Benfica. Bayern Munich, Barcelona, and Benfica. The group of Bs. Who's next? Zenit. Zenit, St. Petersburg. They can go in D, E, F, G, or H. So another one that could go into United's group. Not a team that I would be happy with. Barca might end up in the Europa League, man. Barca might actually end up in the Europa League. But the Bayern, but that's a tough group. That's a tough group. H. Okay, Zenit. My goodness, Chelsea's group, man. Chelsea won the Champions League. Chelsea, Juventus, Zenit, man. Look at this. This is insulting. This is insulting. Chelsea, Juventus, we're not going to be as strong, and Zenit. Come on, Chelsea, man. At least City got a hard group, but Chelsea are getting the title again, man. See, the thing is, this is it. You're getting Chelsea fans, Chelsea players to take out. They've rigged this. They've rigged this to make this group easy for Chelsea. C, D, E, F, G, H for RB. Please, I don't. Yeah, this is one team that I really don't want. I don't care that Nagelsmann is not there anymore. I don't want Leipzig in United's group. Put them in City's group, please, or Liverpool's group. Please, not Group F. Please, not Group F. Group A. Ah! They're in City's group, man. It's tight. It's popping off. It's popping off. It's popping off. It's popping off. City, PSG, Leipzig. City, PSG, Leipzig. Group of death incoming. Group of death. City, PSG, Leipzig. Group of death incoming. Group of death. Atalanta, another team that I really want to avoid, if I'm perfectly honest. Does Bram own Zenit as well? Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly. Bram has rigged this thing. Chelsea have an easy group. Chelsea have an easy group. Okay. So where are they going? Where are they going? F. So that's United's group. So who was that again? That was Atalanta. So Atalanta, okay. Atalanta is in United's group. So Villarreal, United, Atalanta. You know, it's okay, but it's not easy. But it means that we avoid Milan, which I think is good. We won't get a Milan, which is good. Salzburg, FC Salzburg. So if we get Atalanta, we're not going to get a Milan. And Milan did finish ahead of Atalanta. Atalanta finished 4th, I think. So they're, it's not bad. I would have preferred not to have them, but it is what it is. It could be a lot worse. We could be like City. City's group is a lot harder than ours. Let's be real. G. This dead group. Lille, Sevilla, and Salzburg. This group is dead. This is one of those. This is one of those that you want to get drawn against. Lille, Sevilla, and Salzburg. Lille, Sevilla, and Salzburg. Porto. So they're going to have to go in, I think, Liverpool's group. I don't think they can go into any other group that's left because there's only, they're going to Liverpool's group. So FC Porto, Group B, Atleti, Liverpool, and FC Porto. And then lastly, it's Ajax. So Ajax will be in Dortmund's group. And this group, Sporting, Dortmund, and Ajax. Right. Almost there, guys. But yeah, Atalanta are definitely tough, but beatable. They're tough but beatable, man. Yeah, man. Get Ahmad. Get Ahmad. Bring Ahmad back to face Atalanta. Bring Ahmad back to face Atalanta. Bring Ahmad back to face Atalanta. So, yep, just for the recap, so far, City, PSG, Leipzig, which is looking to be like the group of death. For me, that group A, City, PSG, Leipzig, I think that's the group of death. I think if you add a Milan to that, if Milan get in that group, then that's officially the group of death. For me, if you add AC Milan to this group, that's a group of death. That is a group of death right there. AC Milan, please get into this group, please. Atleti, Liverpool, and FC Porto. Again, I think Milan can get into this, but yeah, that's Liverpool should still get this, but it's tricky. Sporting, Dortmund, Ajax. I mean, you know, my goodness, it's that's Dortmund should have that in the bag. Inter, Madrid, Shakhtar. Wait a minute, isn't Group D basically? I just looked at it and I was like, hang on a minute. Group D, Inter, Real, Shakhtar was literally the same group as last year, bar Gladbach. It literally was this, like, they literally played Shakhtar Inter last year and they beat Inter twice and Shakhtar beat them. Like, how did they? Anyway, right. Dynamo Kiev. These are the top four now. Club Brugge. I want Sheriff. Sheriff better not get into this Chelsea group. BC Young Boys. AC Milan. Obviously, Milan are the ones to avoid, I think, for Malmö. Wolfsburg, who have gotten better. They had a really bad season. FC Sheriff, man, the Sheriffs. Right. Okay. Almost done here. Almost done. Right. Who's coming out first? Okay. Young Boys. BC Young Boys. Young boys. So where are the young boys going? They're quite a sprightly team. I prefer not to face them. Young boys, all this new sheriff's squad that will just underestimate. They'll probably end up in the Dortmund group, to be honest. That group is one of those kind of like or like the Lille, Sevilla, Salzburg one. F. So they're in. Oh, they're in our group. F. I was like F. So young boys. So that's it for United. That's it for us. I know we have played young boys before. They're not easy. See, on paper, this group, Villarreal and Atalanta, is fine, but it's not. These are some tricky groups, tricky teams, difficult to break down type of teams, so it's not easy. Beşiktaş. So that's United's obviously group. Villarreal, United, Atalanta, young boys. Where Beşiktaş going? Obviously Turkey. It's probably going to go into, well, not Chelsea's group. Beşiktaş are a bit tough, not easy, and not a walkover. So they're not going to go in Chelsea's group. As you know, Big Bram has already bribed UEFA already. So, yeah, of course, I told you. They're going to go in the Sporting group. So, yeah, a fairly balanced group here. Turks will like that. Group C, Sporting, Dortmund, Ajax, and Beşiktaş. Should be an interesting group. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly, Rasmus. Exactly. We beat them before, I think, in the Europa League. AC Milan. We avoid AC Milan. Where are AC Milan going? This is the one that I think people want to avoid. Where are AC Milan going? Put them in Group A or put them in Group E or D. No, you can't go in E. Come on, A or E. A or E. A or E. Put them there, man. Put them there. I want to see groups of death here. Come on. Where are Milan going? Group B. Ooh, okay. So they missed out. So they're going to be in Liverpool's group. Eesh. Liverpool's group isn't it's a bit sus. It's a bit sus. Atleti, Liverpool, Porto, and Milan. It's not easy. Liverpool's group is not easy. It is not easy. Wolfsburg. Where are Wolfsburg going? I think if Ole don't get out, I want him gone. Fair enough. Yeah, ignore that. So where are Wolfsburg going? Wolfsburg again, doing quite well. Not an easy side, but probably the weakest. And they're going into Group G. Okay, so a decent group for them. They'll be happy with that group. Lille, Sevilla, Salzburg, and Wolfsburg. Again, another one of those balanced groups. I think they'll be happy with that. Just wait till Chelsea get an easy one, man. Frauds. Chelsea frauds, man. Club Brugge, they're going into Chelsea's group. They're going into Chelsea's group. Club Brugge are going into Chelsea's group. Club Brugge are going into Chelsea's group. They're going into Chelsea's group. Bunch of frauds, man. They're going into Chelsea's group. Chelsea, Juventus, Zenit, and it's already, you know, Chelsea are gonna be through. Frauds. Just look at it. Essien's taking his sweet time. Oh, A. Okay, fair. So that's City's group. So Club Brugge. You know, they're probably going to be the whipping boys of that group. So City, PSG, Leipzig, and Club Brugge. similar one to, it's basically similar to like our group with them. It's just that they replaced City with United. Malmö. That the Champions League draw is it is. But we're almost done here. I've been streaming for almost 1 hour and 12 minutes now. Jeez. Where are Malmö going? Chelsea's group? Fair that the Chelsea and Juventus, whatever comes out, should be going first and second of both groups, really. With the quality that they have. Yep, I knew it. I knew it. Malmö in Group H. Malmö in Group H. So, yep. So Chelsea, Juventus, Zenit, and Malmö, as drawn by ex-Chelsea players and sponsored by Big Bram himself. So Chelsea should top that group fairly comfortably, to be honest. Dynamo Kiev are out. And where are Dynamo Kiev going? And Dynamo Kiev are into Bayern's group. So it is Bayern Munich, Barcelona, Benfica, and Dynamo Kiev. FC Sheriff. FC Sheriff. And where can they go? Oh, no. And they're in Real Madrid's group. I shot the sheriff. I didn't shoot the deputy. So shout out to FC Sheriff. Inter, Real Madrid, Shakhtar, and FC Sheriff. I dare Madrid to lose to FC Sheriff. I'm just saying. I dare. If there's a disaster class, against FC Sheriff, if there's a disaster class, because they lost to Shakhtar, if there's a disaster class, if Real Madrid lose to FC Sheriff, no. But that's it, guys. That is it. So it's a quick round through. Group A, City, probably the group of death. City, PSG, Leipzig, Club Brugge. Group B, Atleti, Liverpool, Porto, Milan, which I think is also quite tough, to be honest. This is also a tricky group. C, Sporting, Dortmund, Ajax, Beşiktaş. D, Inter, Real, Shakhtar, and FC Sheriff. I'm not sure how Real Madrid basically got drawn to the teams that they got drawn last year, and they just replaced Gladbach with Sheriff. I'd expect Real Madrid to top this group. We'll see what happens. The group of B's and D's: Bayern Munich, Barcelona, Benfica, and Dynamo. I am concerned for Barcelona. I really am. I really am. The United's group: Villarreal, United, some revenge. Atalanta, young boys, again very tough. I won't say tough, but I think these are the teams that can potentially frustrate Manchester United. Very defensive. Atalanta's a bit more open, I guess. So it's going to be, I think, tricky. Lille, Group G, Lille, Sevilla, Salzburg, and Wolfsburg. And then Group H, obviously, Big Bram and his associates, Michael Essien and Branislav, were able to cook up Chelsea a nice, easy tie. So Chelsea have Juventus, Zenit, and Malmö, and they're enjoying life. Right, guys. Thanks again for watching. For those who tuned in, really appreciate it. Official enter says, I'm due to scrap as Ollie. My almost get him down. Oh, leave Ollie alone, man. Leave him be for now. Like, let's see what he does. But guys, thank you everyone for watching. Remember, if you're new to the channel, to like, share, and subscribe to Red Devil Studio. Follow us on Twitter and X. Smash the notification button for latest chance news and more. Guys, the Champions League begins. Have a nice day, everyone, and cheers.